I have something that I want to say from my own experience. And I want to caution you, be careful what you believe when you watch the media. And that goes for all media, especially mainstream. Be careful what you believe. I wouldn't have known this had I not personally been there. I went to Australia and I was in Australia during this, I don't want to say the word on YouTube, but during this so-called outbreak. And they were saying in the news media that Los Angeles, that the employees had masks on and that they were taking temperatures of people, and that the people were ill, and so on and so forth. There was a narrative going on back in January of 2020. And I can tell you for a fact, because I was in Australia and I was also flying home from Cairns to Sydney. I was on a plane full of Chinese. It was a packed plane full of Chinese citizens. They probably had come from China, were flying from Cairns to Sydney. Not a single one was sick. Not a single one had a mask on. When I got to Los Angeles airport, I did not see a single employee with a mask. I didn't see a single passenger with a mask on. They did not take our temperatures, to my knowledge, unless they did it in the atmosphere somehow. There was no question about illness or virus. And what I was seeing on TV and on the news, I knew that was not true. What I was looking at and what I was seeing on the news, I knew it wasn't true. So when I got home, when I got back to my home and I was hearing all this stuff, I knew for a fact that what was on the news was not what I encountered and not what I went through. So I'm going to caution you, anything that you hear, and even sometimes citizen journalists pick up on these mainstream stories and take off with them. I'm saying do your research, question, dig, because right now, because of what they're finding from election audits, they are not going to want to report the truth, and they're not going to want to report fraud that they find. So they're going to create distractions. They're going to create false narratives, false stories, and there's going to be no credibility to it because they want to take people's attention. It's diverting you. It's distracting you. It's making you look away from the truth and then have fear and be afraid of something else, so it disempowers you. So I just want to put this out here as a caution. Be careful what you believe, and what you believe you will empower. And you don't want to be believing in a false narrative. So do your research.